Tina Monzon Palma. On our broadcast tonight, off to a good start, the camp of presidential frontrunner Rodrigo Duterte bared on Thursday their 8-point economic agenda for the country. As Michelle Ong tells us, the business sector likes what it's hearing so far.
Quick, effective, and action-oriented. That's the impression some in the business community are getting of leading presidential candidate Rodrigo Duterte. And if the market is any indication, it seems businessmen are taking the prospects of a Duterte presidency quite well.
He was pushing for continuity, so we won't be jolted once he comes in. I think he will be a tweaking president.
The difference is execution. I think if there's one promise that this government, this new incoming government is looking forward to, it's really more of streamlining, speeding up the process and removing obstacles.
One of the more unique proposals of Duterte during the campaign trail is the shift to federalism. Guillermo Luchanco, chairman of the ICCP group, which sets up industrial estates across the country, agrees this will help make growth inclusive, giving regions more autonomy to steer their own development. But there will be challenges.
How do we control or guide the local governments? And that's, I think that's another question that needs to be addressed.
They all agree for federalism to work, competence building must be prioritized. Infrastructure also plays a key role. Francisco Sebastian, vice chairman of Metrobank, says the government cannot use lack of funds or an inefficient public-private partnership program as an excuse.
The Philippines' problem is not where to get money, but how to spend money. You heard the headline yesterday. Pinoy is leaving the government with 31% unspent budget. So if you think the Philippines is poor, you got it wrong. It's a matter of executing and it's a matter of doing the projects. It doesn't have to be PPP. We can spend on our own.
The managing editor of the Oxford Business Group also says government must not look at infra projects as expenditures but as investments.
ASEAN needs $8 trillion of infrastructure investment. What I suggest for confidence effect, that we all know what the top bottleneck projects are. You need your airport, you need your port, you need your highway to connect key cities. These top projects, I believe the government should take into their own hands. These are public goods, and there's a high multiplier effect.
Good infrastructure means good business. It will mean more companies setting up factories in the country, translating to more jobs.
If you stick your industrial estate in the middle of an island, there's no road going there, and there's no airport and no seaport, nobody will locate in your place, because how will they move goods and product around?
The goal of boosting infrastructure is not new, but there is renewed hope as a new captain steers the country, in the person of Duterte, who is known for being tough on the job. Michelle Long, ABS-CBN News.
And that is the World Tonight, the 13th of May, 2016. I'm Tina Monzon Palma. Philippines, thank you. Mabuhay.